So we're here at the night zoo.
Take a seat. No worries, take a seat. You right there?
We're here for dinner and a night tour of the zoo. Promises to be very interesting. There's also a show involved. This is an example of the nightlife in Cairns. Showed you some nightlife last night, and we're going to show you a little bit more nightlife tonight. A little different nightlife. This nightlife is off-the-trail nightlife. And now we're about to go on a tour. So I've got my trusty flashlight, and Grace got his, and as soon as everybody else gets theirs, we're going to go look at some animals.
And he's a sulphur-crested cockatoo, and he's one of about 13 different types of cockatoo species that we have here in Australia. Now, cockatoos, they're a very destructive sort of bird, and a lot of the time when they're travelling around in their big flocks or groups, they'll go around to people's houses and start chewing on their decks or chewing people's rooms apart and stuff like that. So you can see they've got that very big, strong beak, and they'll use that a lot of the time to start chewing pretty much everything they want to apart. Now, a lot of the time people sometimes might have them as pets. I don't really recommend having one as a pet though, because they're so loud, they love to tear things apart. And see ya! Okay, what we might do is if you would like to follow Jackie, we'll head over and see some of the other animals on our tour. I want to think about them, but anyway, these first animals we're going to show you, you might have already seen them around Cairns. Does anyone know what they are? Cane toads, and that one's peeing all over my hand. Okay, we'll give this one to Jackie when she comes over and she can bring it around. Now these cane toads, they're very, very common around Cairns. They're a major pest, and they aren't actually native to Australia. You see, back in 1935, there's a peeing one, Jackie. That's okay. Oh, and this one's peeing all over me too. Do you want to take this one as well? Okay, but anyway, back in 1935, there was a major problem with the sugarcane farmers. All their sugarcane was basically being eaten by the cane beetle, the sugarcane. And these cane toads, they can't climb and they can only jump about 30 centimetres off the ground. So they didn't eat the cane beetles at all. Basically, they decided to eat almost everything except them. They ate things like all the insects, small frogs. I've even seen a photo of a cane toad about this size trying to eat a snake about... No, not a snake. It's a lizard. Yeah, it's a lizard. It's a blue-tongue lizard, that's right. Here we go. This guy here is what we call a common or an eastern blue-tongue, and he's one of about 6 or 7 different types of blue-tongue lizards that we have here in Australia. They're definitely one of the most well-known lizards, and they're obviously called. So that's basically how they kill their prey. Once they've killed their prey, they'll swallow it. Might take them a fair tough while, meters long sometimes, which is pretty big, and that makes those guys the 3rd largest snake in the world. Now what we'll do is we'll give this olive python to Wayne. Interested for an additional fee of $15. We were able to...
As well as the leaves. Yeah. She's gorgeous. Yeah.
You want to hold it?
Now we'll just get Tom to back up a little bit. Okay, it looks like it's going to jump up right about now. Come on, Bond. Come on. Now, did you hear that jaw slap he just did? They've got about 3,000 pounds per square inch closing pressure in their jaws. So that sound was basically staying away from the water's edge. And if you do that, hopefully everything should go okay. Now we'll give him the chicken head this time. We'll just get him to back up a bit first. Okay, here you go, Son. There we go. They're pretty impressive animals, aren't they? Now we'll give him a couple of eyes. Sort of look pretty decent tonight. There we go, he actually...
Freshwater crocodile.
One hand clap coming up. Left hand. Right hand. On the knees. Come on up. Come on up. Pretty good. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Once a John's back and the ball is long. Kills my face. Come along, sing the trouble away, man. Don't sing the trouble. Don't sing the trouble. Come along, sing the trouble away. Don't sing the trouble away, man. You the call is just like you got yet to have. Come along, sing the trouble away, man. Long jump, swaggy, jump into the pond. You'll never taste the Lord Cordy. And ghosts may be heard. Your father's on the box singing. Come on, sing the trouble away, man.